Hi, my name is Regina Lewis, and I'm going to walk you guys through ClassDojo. ClassDojo is an app or a tool or a website that I use to monitor students' behaviors and to give feedback. Here is the website, www.classdojo.com. If you do use an iPad or an iPhone, the app looks like this, and you can go to your iTunes and download that. I'm going to show you what the website looks like. This is the home page. If you don't have an account, then you can click here to sign up. You can click whether you're a teacher, a parent, a student. I'm going to click on teacher. You can type in your first name, your last name, your email, and your password, and then click sign up. Once you do that, then your name will appear up here. Well, mine is, I already have an account, so mine says welcome back, Regina. Come on in. So I'm going to click on that. And this is, they call this page the launch pad. This is my launch pad. If you go up here to your account, you can do your account settings. So you can add a picture of yourself, change your password, change your language or your time zone, set up your hours, and if you don't want notifications or if you do want notifications. This is how you share your class story with your parents or other teachers. And this is a feature like if you don't want your account anymore, if you need help, or how to download your history. And if you want to view all of your devices, whether you're using your iPhone or your iPad instead of your computer. Okay, so if you go down, scroll down, here are some, this is where your classes will appear. So how to add a class, you'll click on add a class. And let's say we want to add math 3rd grade. Oh, let's just do math. And then you can click 3rd grade. And you can pick a different picture. Let's do a soccer ball. And you click add class. And now you need to add your students. So let's have Bill, Dr. Vu, and Molly. You can also, there's 2 features you can add if you have all the names saved in a Word document or Excel document, then they can copy and paste it from there. If not, just do this. And once you press enter or return, then it automatically gives the students an avatar. If you want to change your avatar or your monster, you just click on it and you can change your avatar. There's lots. This is the funnest part, I think, of the tool. Okay, so we're done adding our students. Okay, if you want to invite parents or other kids, then you can invite them now. They can do that later. We'll go through this. Okay, customizing, and if you ever need to go back and forth, here's the toolbar up here to see where we're at. You can see we're almost done. We just have to add our behaviors. Here's a tool you can import from different ones. So I've got my reading class behaviors. I can make them mirror my reading class to my math class. Or if you want different ones, these are the 6 that are automatically set up, but you can add your own. Let's say we want to add a behavior of hands off other students. We save that, and it adds it here. So we have helping others, staying on task, participating, being persistent, using teamwork, and working hard. If you don't want one, you just click it and delete. So we don't want the on task. You can delete that one. You notice that they're all green. green for go or doing a good job. And then you get 1 point if you do that. If you give them that feedback, then they receive a point, a dojo point. Let's say working hard is something they're really, really struggling with. You can make that worth more points. So you can make that worth 5 points. Save that. And then you can see the 5 there. So it's worth more points, dojo points. So these are the positive behaviors and skills. If you click on the needs work, notice these are red, and these are negative points or negative dojo points. And you can see, once again, you can click on, let's say, disrespect, and you can make it worth more. You can also change the picture as well. I like this because it's nice and visual for students. Once again, if you want to add a behavior, you can sure do that. Let's go ahead and have these behaviors. These look good. We're going to click finish. Okay, and so here is our classroom. If you look up here, here's your classroom, here's your class story, and here's messages. So let's say you're teaching math and Bill's doing a good job working hard. You just click on Bill. He's working hard. And you hear a little bling. And so he has a visual of himself and the visual of the behavior that is being congratulated. And he also gets an auditory positive with a little ding. Let's say Dr. Vu is not prepared. So you click on Dr. Vu. Needs work. He's unprepared. Click that, and you have his picture, and then the picture of the behavior with the thumbs down, and then the auditory, the blue, that also cues them that they need to change that behavior. If you want to, if the whole class is doing good teamwork, you can click on whole class and click on teamwork, and you have the whole class gets extra one. So Dr. Vu was negative, and now he's at 0. Okay. Let's go ahead and click. Oh, and you also have your undo last. So let's say you accidentally gave them all teamwork and you didn't want to do that. Then you click undo last, and then it goes back to where it was. Down here, you can do attendance. So mark all present, mark all absent, and then save. You can award multiple. So let's say Bill and Dr. Vu are doing a good job being persistent. So you can click on those. Then down here to give points and persistence. So 2 students got that behavior. I use this one a lot. This is random, and this is, for example, in my reading class, if we're doing paired readings, I can click on random, and it'll randomly choose students. So this one's Bill. Give feedback to Bill. What is he doing? He's participating. And let's say, so if Bill came up and he needs a partner, so I'll click random again, and his partner's going to be Dr. Vu, and he's working hard. A nice timer, a nice feature down here. Countdown and the stopwatch. Start and stop. Pause. Countdown from 5, and it starts. Which is also a nice visual feature for students, maybe during independent work time. Up here in the settings, you click that, you can edit your class. So class details, this is math, the picture, the students. If you want to add, if a new student moves into the district, you can add student here. Parents, you can add their email or phone number so that you can invite them to see the student's behavior throughout the week. You can customize the behaviors, and then also sharing the information with other teachers. Okay, so that's your settings, edit class, connecting parents, connecting students, resetting bubbles. So at the end of the day, when everybody leaves and you need to reset your bubbles for tomorrow's class, go ahead and click on reset bubbles, select all, and reset. Now they're all back to 0. Display settings. So this is if you want to do last names instead of first names, and other display settings you can customize. Okay. The class story, if you click on class story, it's kind of like a Facebook page, or this is kind of what the parents will see when they come in and you invite them, and you can say, what's happening in our classroom? Today we're working on 5s multiplying by fives. You can add a picture of them multiplying by fives and you can post it. And then this will tell the behaviors on this side. Get out of this. That's the class story. And then messages, you can invite individual parents. All right, so let's say we're down to math class. Let's go back to reading class. You just go down here to reading. And that's how you switch between classes. This feature over here is view reports. If you click on view reports, you can show that maths, or I guess this is my reading class. My reading classes, Akari and Chloe were 100% positive, and Jason was at 50%. And you can make it a donut, or you can do attendance. They'll graph that for you, as well as the behaviors. You can put it in a spreadsheet, you can print it, you can do this week, you can do last week, you can do yesterday, this whole month. You can see that. So this is the whole class, and then you can go click on, so Kari was 100% positive, Chloe was 100% positive, Jason, you can see he's unprepared sometimes, but he's helping others, participating on tasks. So that's nice that it breaks it down for you. Back to your Launchpad, to your main page, you can refer teachers. So if you click on this, you can email a teacher and say, this is really cool, ClassDojo really helps me out, and the students love it. They love looking at their avatars or their monsters, and they love listening to the dings or the bongs, and it really helps them stay in task and stay engaged. This question mark is like a help desk for teachers if they have any questions. I hope that you enjoyed my tutorial and tour of ClassDojo.